Hey, what's going on? Luke here. Happy New Year's. It is now 2024. It's my first video of 2024, and what better topic to talk about for my first video of 2024 is Rugby League Live 4. That's a lot of fours being said there. Funnily enough, when Rugby League Live 4 first came out, I probably would have given it about a 4 out of 10. It did get better over the years with some patches and stuff. And look, the topic of this video, which I haven't given it a good start, but the topic of this video is to talk about whether Rugby League Live 4 is worth getting in 2024. 7 years on, is it worth getting? Now, in the time since it's come out, we've had numerous amounts of AFL games, rugby union games, like lacrosse games, Tour de France, add in all the other sort of mainstream sort of sports as well that have had games left, right, and centre. And obviously, we're still stuck in 2017. But are we really stuck in 2017 with some of the good things they did in Rugby League Live 4? The answer to that is, I don't know. Like, gameplay-wise, does it hold up? Not necessarily, but at the same time, I don't think it really held up even at the time back then. In terms of a rugby league game, I still think it's the best one to play probably currently. Obviously that or Rugby League Live 3, but even that in itself, both of them are still kept up to date due to the fan hub. So in a sense, I still think Rugby League Live 4 is worth getting, depending on the price that you're paying. I feel like maybe, the PC version, if you got a computer, you can mod it, you can really have it up to date. The console version, you can do a lot of the same stuff in terms of updating the sides and, adding new jerseys and stuff, but the jerseys just don't look as crisp. You can make so many more changes on the PC that just make it look a little bit more like a 2024 game. However, in terms of the actual console one, that's what I played mostly. I haven't really dabbled into the mods of Rugby League Live 4, so I'm speaking purely on the fact that I just have played the normal versions of the games, and I still think it's worth getting. Is it a game that you're going to play online heaps and you're going to have some sick sort of game mode to play with? No, but that's on the game itself rather than time sort of going on. There's no sick sort of online game mode that you're going to get on a FIFA or NBA or something like that. But in terms of just stuffing around, going into career mode, you're not going to have like a super up-to-date career mode because there are some glitches in terms of that aspect of updating teams and all that sort of stuff. But you can have a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun in Rugby League Live 4. Obviously, I've had a lot of complaints about Rugby League Live 4, but in terms of picking it up, if you can pick it up $30-40, I would definitely get it. And this is going out to a lot of people who have asked me over the years, hey, is it still worth getting this game? It's, now 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, now 2024. Is it worth getting? And yeah, to answer your question, I'm going to say yes. But obviously, there is some things to go into in the sense that, if you've never played it before, you might go on and be like, this game is the biggest pile of shit. If you're someone who wants to re-buy it and you're like, I've seen the videos or whatever, like, I wouldn't mind trying it. You probably go back and play it and you go, oh yeah, still the same game. But if you're just like a real, true, diehard Rugby League fan and you just want to play a video game of Rugby League, it's not a bad one to have. And like I said, the fan hub has kept it somewhat up to date. You can customize yourself as well. I'm sure plenty of people have. I do it every year. I go and customize all the rosters. I change all overalls to suit what I would use. But look, it's up for you to do. And if you don't want to do that, you can download people on the fan hub as well. There's plenty of custom players. This is how you're getting your young 18-year-olds. They're not on the game initially. Chances are they're probably playing the game back in the day rather than being in the game. But through the power of the fan hub and the people who make these guys, they are so good. And obviously it does, to a degree, you kind of get to the point where you're not super fixated on, does that player look realistic? Does it actually look like him? Because how often are you actually looking at them, super close up or something? Like generally, I know for me, I sort of play behind the view, so I'm looking at the players' numbers. I'm not really seeing their face too much. So as long as you see like a little name and they sort of play somewhat like how the player is, I think that's more important to me. But it is disappointing to not have a Rugby League Live 5 going into 2024, anything announced. But at the same time, in the meantime, I would say if you're sort of thinking about it, and if you're someone who's like, should I get this game? I'm thinking yes. I'd say just go and do it. Just go and do it. Get it done with, but don't pay through the roof for it. Don't pay your $80-90. If you can get a $30-40, something like that, maybe even cheaper. I just had a quick look at eBay before I did this video, and some people are trying to sell it for like $100, and it's like, come on, zero chance this game was ever worth $100. Never was, never will be. Don't pay that. $30-40. You can have stuff around on it. But yeah, obviously it's not going to be super in depth at this point. It's kind of not even like licensed at this point. It's just through customized stuff. But yeah, I would highly suggest getting it if you're sort of weighing it up and thinking about it. And if you're someone who's like, oh, I'll just wait to Rugby League Live 5, just don't. I've tried to be optimistic. I've done plenty of videos talking about Rugby League Live 5. And at this point, nothing's announced really. They throw out little sort of hints and little teasers here and there, and then nothing comes of it. So in terms of a game coming out at least soon, nothing soon, I should say, is probably what I'm more going at. So get Rugby League Live 4 in the meantime. Jump online, play some games, play against your mates, play against the computer. It is a game that if you're playing it for the first time, you just can't go on and just smash the computer straight away. So there is a little bit of a learning gap there as well. So it does give you something to try and I don't know. I feel like the longevity of it is the fact that I can't just jump on there right now and just go and smash a team 50-0. Like, it actually takes a little bit for me to get going, and I don't even play in the hardest difficulty anymore. So yeah, longevity-wise, it's held up. But yeah, it would be nice to have a new game. But in the meantime, Rugby League Live 4, I would suggest it. Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here. Nice little short one to start 2024. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that sort of stuff that everyone says. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all that sort of stuff. Social media, it's on the screen right now. Mr. Luke and YT, give me a follow, give me an ad. Also, shout out to the members, everybody who has stuck loyal, especially over the times where I haven't been uploading much. So yeah, shout out to all you guys. If you'd like to become a member, it's more so for streams, which we're going to be getting back into. But if you'd like to become a member, links in the description below. And that's where I'm going to end things here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you some next time. See yous.